Time when a lot of businesses are shrinking, one grocery chain is actually expanding.
So, Aldi.
While many retailers are struggling with the online shopping wave, with even giants like Walmart having to close hundreds of stores, one supermarket chain is thriving. That's Aldi, the cheap shopping paradise that is taking the world by storm. 10,000 stores across 20 countries with the ambition to open 800 more stores in the next 5 years. No massive advertising. No millions of dollars spent on celebrities. The store has only a modest area. Yet Aldi still conquers millions of shoppers worldwide, dominating the retail market. The secret lies in the hidden tricks behind each product. And if you know them, you can double your money without changing your shopping habits. In theory, Aldi is a supermarket for low-income people, but according to statistics, up to 75% of Germans shop at Aldi, including both the middle class and the high-income class. What has helped Aldi not only stand firm, but also break through strongly, attracting a large number of loyal fans? The answer is not surprising. Extremely low prices. Extremely high quality. Aldi's average prices are up to 21%, cheaper than other discount supermarket chains in the US, including Walmart. This has been the case since Aldi's inception in 1961. Aldi co-founders Karl and Theo Albrecht have always taken a radical approach to negotiating to cut costs to the maximum. They optimize the supply chain, cut out middlemen, and ensure that products are always priced as low as possible. Aldi. Most notably, Aldi focuses on private label products rather than well-known brands. This helps them control quality and cut out middlemen. About 90% of Aldi's products are private labels, not big-name brands like General Mills or Tide, but the quality is just as good, sometimes even better. This not only keeps customers coming back, but also helps Aldi maintain its cheapest prices on Earth title. Focusing on selling private label items rather than big-name brands is the key to allowing Aldi to adjust prices whenever it wants. From the customer's perspective, Aldi has designed a no-frills shopping experience to focus on high-volume items. While other supermarkets carry 40,000 to 200,000 products, Aldi only has about 1,400. Fewer options, but less headache for customers because they don't have to think as much. What's more, this helps Aldi save on operating costs from logistics to product display. Aldi's fries don't have as much air in them to make the packaging pop to highlight the brand name, says an analyst at product review site, Merchant Maverick. So, there's more product on the shelf and consumers think they're more real because they're not filled with air. A recent study found that 78% of shoppers can't tell the difference between Aldi's private label products and national brands. In fact, 23% actually prefer Aldi's version. What's happening here is a simple rule of economics: cutting marketing costs and flashy packaging. Aldi passes those savings directly to you. They focus on what matters most: real food rather than paying celebrities millions of dollars to tell you what to eat. And this secret is just the beginning of what the savvy Aldi shopper needs to know. Besides quality and price, Aldi's store design strategy also plays a major role in their success. Aldi stores are typically compact, taking up only about 25% of the space of a traditional supermarket. This not only saves on space costs, but also gives Aldi the opportunity to expand quickly into areas that other large supermarket chains can't reach. This minimalism helps Aldi prove that big doesn't necessarily mean good, and they've done it with impressive success. One factor that cannot be ignored is Aldi's payment method. Aldi has printed many barcodes on the same product, and the codes are all large, helping employees to pay quickly. Customers are also encouraged to pack their products, reducing waiting time. Who doesn't hate long checkout lines, right? A separate area is arranged outside the checkout counter with shelves within reach to support customers in packing their products. This helps speed up payment and reduce labor costs. Aldi has optimized every process so that customers can always shop conveniently and quickly. Another thing is that Aldi does not provide plastic bags like other supermarkets, so customers have to bring their bags or buy reusable bags. Therefore, many people use the boxes that the products come in or take an empty box from the store to put their items in instead of buying a bag at the checkout counter. In addition, this also helps employees not have to clean up and throw away used boxes. The way Aldi operates the store also allows them to spend less on hiring employees than other supermarkets, because customers clean up for them. In addition, Aldi also applies other cost-saving tricks such as not displaying products elaborately, but leaving them in their shipping boxes. This saves costs and reduces display time. Furthermore, Aldi employees are also trained to do many different jobs, creating a flexible and efficient working environment. Their supermarkets also do not play music to avoid paying royalties. All of these factors contribute to creating an efficient and economical supermarket chain. In addition, Aldi also rents shopping carts. The carts are always locked together and can only be unlocked by inserting a quarter. After shopping, customers return the cart to get their money back. This reduces the number of staff who have to collect the carts and reduces the chance of them breaking down and needing to be repaired. One thing that sets Aldi apart is its incredibly loyal fan base. According to multiple surveys, Aldi has one of the highest Net Promoter Scores (NPS) in the retail industry, indicating that customers are highly satisfied and highly likely to recommend Aldi to others. This is a testament to the strategy and quality that Aldi brings, allowing them to thrive and maintain their position in the supermarket industry. When shopping at Aldi, there are a few items that you can get the best deal on thanks to their extremely competitive prices and superior quality. Here are some things you can't miss when shopping at Aldi. You might be surprised to know that Aldi's wine, which costs just $10, can compete with bottles that cost 5 times as much. The secret is that Aldi has eliminated 3 layers of costs that conventional winemakers pay through intermediaries. Typically, wine travels from the winery to the distributor, then the wholesaler, and finally to the consumer, with each step adding a markup. However, Aldi buys directly from the vineyards, eliminating unnecessary costs and delivering excellent value to customers. Aldi's wines are more than just talk, as they have proven their superior quality in major competitions. At the International Wine Challenge, Aldi sparkling wines have beaten $50 champagnes in tests, proving that value doesn't always equate to price. Some of Aldi's wines even come from the same vineyards as premium labels, sometimes just in different bottles. Aldi has tight quality control, with a team of experts tasting over 1,000 wines each year. They then select only about 200 for sale, which adds to the value of these products. On top of that, Aldi wines have won over 400 awards in the past 5 years alone. Not to mention, some of their $3 wines outperform $20 bottles from other brands. For wine lovers, being able to enjoy a quality bottle without worrying about the price is a wonderful thing. Have you bought wine from Aldi? What do these wines taste like? It's not just wine. Aldi has another secret to help you save even more when shopping. The red sticker is a sign of an extremely attractive discount at Aldi. When a product has a red sticker, you'll get anywhere from 30% to 70% off, depending on how close the product is to its expiration date. Fresh produce, bread, meat, and dairy are common items with these stickers, with discounts often appearing early in the morning. Also, minor damage to packaging is no big deal at Aldi. The store will give you an extra 10 to 20% off on such items, as the dent in the packaging does not affect the quality of the product inside. Don't miss out on red label wines, which are discounted up to 70% on special days. Items like milk and fresh produce at Aldi range from $3 to $12. The quality is on par with high-end brands. Aldi's dairy products, which are often sourced from local farms, are exactly the same as the high-end brands you'll find on supermarket shelves. For example, Aldi's creamy Greek yogurt. Same recipe and ingredients, just different packaging. Even many of Aldi's chocolate bars are imported directly from renowned manufacturers in Germany and Switzerland, where high-end stores also source their products for 3 times the price of Aldi. The only difference is the label. Not only is Aldi's meat cheap, it's also as good as what you'll find in other stores. Aldi prioritizes buying from local farms, which cuts down on transportation costs and optimizes product prices. The result is fresh, delicious cuts of meat without having to pay the premium for name brands. Fresh berries remain a luxury for many grocery shoppers. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are especially expensive given the number of products sold at national grocery chains. Because the growing season for these delicious fruits is short, and they are often imported from long distances. Their prices can seem prohibitive most years for a product that will spoil in just a few days. But when shopping at Aldi, be sure to check out the store's berry category. A 6-ounce package of red raspberries at Aldi costs $2.65. Prices vary by location and by sale. However, with a 6-ounce package of raspberries typically costing around $300 at Kroger and $2,077 at Walmart. Saving a few extra cents can be a deal breaker for many grocery shoppers for a product with limited serving sizes and limited freshness. Aldi also avoids discounts or coupons, so you can expect consistent prices on fresh berries depending on season and location. Don't stop at the fresh produce section or the meat and dairy section. Step inside Aldi and you'll discover a world of superfoods and top-notch household goods waiting for you. Here, items that you might expect to find only in high-end stores are available at unbelievable prices. Chia seeds, protein powder, quinoa. The golden ingredients for health are all on Aldi shelves. These products not only help you maintain your figure, increase your energy, but also fit into any healthy diet. The best part, they're so affordable that you can fill your cart without worrying about emptying your wallet. Shopping at Aldi is not just about buying food. It is about saving money and making the most of great deals. If you know when to shop, you will not only save money but also get quality products without hesitation. Tips for choosing golden time to buy super cheap, discounted products at Aldi. If you're a fan of fresh produce, you can't miss Tuesday and Wednesday mornings at Aldi. That's when the stores receive their freshest deliveries. Fresh produce that's been there less than 24 hours. Imagine picking out juicy tomatoes and bunches of greens that have been delivered overnight. Not only will you get the freshest produce, but you'll also get it at a great price. Be sure to stop by early around 8:30 a.m. when the shelves are most fully stocked, if you want to grab some bargains. Wednesday and Sunday afternoons are the best times to hit the shelves. This is when Aldi needs to clear out its expiring stock to make room for new arrivals. Items with red sale stickers are your best bet. Items can be up to 70% off from fresh produce, like meat and fish to canned goods and bread. Of course, you'll need to check expiration dates and product quality. But this is a surefire way to save big each week. Note, you should avoid weekends, especially Saturday, if you want to avoid the crowds and save time. Saturday is not the ideal day to shop at Aldi. The stores are packed with people making checkout a very tiring and time-consuming process. In fact, checkout times on Saturday can be up to 12 minutes, while on Tuesday it only takes about 4 minutes. So choosing weekdays like Tuesday and Wednesday will make your shopping much faster and more comfortable. Another little-known tip is that rainy days are the perfect time to shop at Aldi without the crowds. The number of shoppers is reduced by up to 30% these days, and this gives you the opportunity to find a bargain without having to worry about long lines or competing with other shoppers. Aldi may be a bargain haven, but not everything here is worth the money. If you want to maximize your spending, avoid these products. Items not to buy. At Aldi, don't waste your money on these products. Toilet paper and tissues. Cheap, but not worth the money. Aldi may offer lower prices on toilet paper than the big supermarkets, but the quality is another story. It's thin tears easily and requires more frequent use than other brands, so you're not really saving. Invest in high-quality brands for comfort and long-term savings. Chicken is something you should consider buying at Aldi. While you can get great deals at Aldi on just about every item on your shopping list, those in the know recommend buying your poultry elsewhere. Chickens aren't expensive, but I spend more time cleaning them than I would at another market, says Kristen F. of Columbus, Ohio, a self-proclaimed Aldi fan. After I trim off the fat and tendons, I don't have much chicken left. Remember, if you buy branded goods, don't expect to save money when shopping at Aldi. If you're a brand name junkie, Aldi may not be the place to go to find your favorite items. Why? The way to save money at Aldi is to take advantage of private label brands which offer products of comparable quality at a fraction of the price of brand name items. Imagine you're someone who can't live without Frito-Lay potato chips. At Aldi, you'll find a similar version, but it's not branded, and there's no coupon. Aldi doesn't accept coupons, and that means you'll probably pay more than you would for the same product at another supermarket. For example, if you have a buy one, get one free coupon at a big box store like Walmart or Kroger, you won't be able to use that deal at Aldi. As a result, brand name items at Aldi may not be cheaper and sometimes even more expensive. Soft drinks. Don't be fooled by Aldi's great prices. If you're a soda drinker, you've probably already been eyeing Aldi's Summit GT Cola cans. They're dirt cheap, no-brainer. But wait before you throw the whole thing in your cart. Think twice. Summit GT Cola is a great value, but the taste is another story, according to many loyal Aldi shoppers and the Aldi Nerd blog. Summit GT Cola tries to mimic the taste of Coke, but it just doesn't quite live up to it. Summit GT Cola is often described as being flat, lacking in foam, and less refreshing than real Coke. As for Diet Summit GT, although it has a stronger taste, it still cannot quench thirst. Like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. Aldi brand jarred sauces are also worth considering. Jarred pasta sauce is a great staple to have on hand for a quick, easy weeknight dinner. However, Aldi's pasta sauce is worth skipping. The Alfredo sauce is bland and flavorless. It also has a pasty texture that feels more like a cheese dip than a pasta accompaniment. It comes in 3 flavors: original, 4, cheese, and roasted garlic. Aldi sells each for $2.30, so if the low price is worth it, shoppers may want to dilute the sauce with pasta water and sprinkle in a little extra seasoning when cooking with the sauce. When people think of Aldi, they often think of shocking discounts and quality products at unbelievable prices. But Aldi doesn't stop there. The unique experiences at Aldi will make you feel like you've discovered a shopping secret that not everyone knows. The Aldi difference, more than just cheap. Aldi's staff is rated as the friendliest among retail chains. If you've ever forgotten your coins to get your shopping cart at Aldi, don't worry. The employees here are more than just cashiers. They're like coin-dispensing vending machines ready to lend you coins when you forget them. 87% of Aldi shoppers have had an employee help them out in this way. But that's not all. Aldi employees are living encyclopedias. If you're looking for a hard-to-pronounce German chocolate bar, they'll point you in the right direction without even thinking. They know every shelf and can pinpoint the product you need faster than anyone else. And if you're not happy with the product, Aldi's double good policy will blow you away. Not only will they refund your money, they'll replace it with a new one completely free of charge. No receipts, no lengthy explanations. The return period is 60 days, and 47% of customers successfully return their items after that period. Aldi truly makes the shopping experience a premium service unlike any other grocery store. Pay at Aldi, fast as the wind. No need to wait in long lines. If you've ever stood in line at a supermarket, you know what it's like to wait in line for an eternity, but at Aldi, everything moves so quickly that you don't even have time to breathe. Employees here scan 20% faster than other chains. The average checkout time is just 2 minutes and 5 seconds for 20 items. They are trained to scan as fast as an Olympic athlete. Each scan is precise, decisive, and quick like a magic show. If you want to experience this speed for yourself, try using the self-checkout kiosk, a secret that not everyone knows. While everyone is jostling in line, you can quietly scan the code and pay in just over 2 minutes. Aldi has a special area that regular shoppers call the Aisle of Shame. If you're a regular Aldi shopper, you've probably heard of the phrase Aisle of Shame. This isn't just any ordinary department store, it's a haven of temptation. A place where you can find unexpected, quirky, yet irresistible finds. The name Aisle of Shame comes from the feeling shoppers have when they walk through this area. They go into Aldi to buy everyday essentials like milk, bread, and vegetables, but leave with a coffee maker, a cooking set, or yoga clothes. This aisle changes weekly with no fixed items. The products here are often discounted leftovers or seasonal items, from household goods, toys, kitchen appliances to home decor. Products. Everything can appear in the aisle of shame. Why is aisle of shame so compelling? You never know what you'll find. Each item is limited in number, creating a sense of scarcity, encouraging customers to buy before it's gone. Aisle of Shame has featured some very unique items that you'd never expect, such as mini kayaks, automatic ice cream makers, unicorn, scented candles, sushi kits, etc. 65% of customers admit that they can't resist the allure of this aisle. Why? Because the products here are of excellent quality but are up to 60% cheaper than major brands. Aldi is more than just a place to shop for cheap groceries. It's also a place where you can experience a level of dedication, professionalism, and generosity that few other stores can match. From the staff willing to lend you a quarter to the addictive discounts in the aisle of shame. Every little detail at Aldi adds up to a shopping experience like no other. Although Aldi is known for its efficient and cost-effective retail model and has a large fan base, the supermarket chain has also been involved in some notable scandals and controversies in its history. Aldi's most shocking banana drug scandal. Aldi has been the unwitting victim of drug smuggling on several occasions. In 2014, German police discovered 140 kilos of cocaine hidden in banana crates at Aldi stores in Berlin. The drugs were valued at around 6 million euros. In May 2015, more than 386 kg of cocaine worth around 15 million euros was discovered in banana crates at 14 Aldi stores in Berlin. In April 2019, staff at 6 Aldi stores in Rostock and a warehouse in Jarman discovered more than 500 kilos of cocaine hidden in banana crates. The drugs were valued at around 28 million euros. In September 2024, staff at 11 Aldi stores in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia discovered 95 kg of cocaine hidden in banana crates. The drugs were valued at over 7 million euros. Aldi has been working closely with the authorities, providing information on the supply chain and assisting in the investigation. Seafood product litigation. In 2021, Aldi was hit with a class action lawsuit in the U.S. for allegedly misleading consumers about the origin of its Atlantic salmon. The plaintiffs claimed that Aldi's salmon was farmed in industrial conditions that did not ensure animal welfare and were harmful to the environment. Product packaging, copyright infringement. In Australia in 2024, Aldi was found guilty of copyright infringement by copying the packaging design of the Baby Bellies brand for its Mamaya baby food range. The court described Aldi's actions as clear and deliberate in order to gain a commercial advantage from a rival's design. While these incidents have damaged Aldi's image, the supermarket chain has maintained the trust of many customers thanks to its competitive pricing strategy and efficient business model. However, these scandals also serve as a reminder of the importance of maintaining business ethics and strong internal management. Few people know that behind this powerful retail empire is a fascinating story about two German brothers, Karl and Theo Albrecht, secretive men who completely changed the way people shop for groceries. The secret of the people who built the Aldi empire. The story of two mysterious brothers. With the motto of saving costs as much as possible and bringing the chain of small supermarkets to large markets, the owners of Aldi became one of the richest people in Germany in the 2010s. Aldi was originally a small grocery store founded in 1913 in Essen, Germany by Karl and Theo's mother to make a living. Karl and Theo grew up in that store, learning everything from sales to financial management. After World War II, the two brothers took over the store and decided to expand. They focused on essential cheap items and eliminated all unnecessary items. It was this business philosophy that laid the foundation for Aldi's famous low-cost supermarket model later on. In 1960, Karl and Theo disagreed with cigarette sales policy. Carl opposed selling cigarettes due to security concerns, while Theo believed it was a way to increase sales. This disagreement led to the decision to split the company into two divisions. Aldi Nord. Aldi North, managed by Theo Albrecht, which focused on the northern regions of Germany and later expanded into Northern Europe, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Aldi Süd, managed by Carl Albrecht, controlled the southern regions of Germany and expanded into the US, UK, and Australia. Despite splitting into two separate companies, the brothers maintained their common business strategy, keeping prices as low as possible and focusing on essential products. Carl and Theo have come up with a unique business philosophy, cutting costs to the maximum. Products at Aldi do not need fancy packaging, which helps reduce costs and protect the environment. Aldi does not spend money on large advertising, but only focuses on small, highly effective campaigns. Employees at Aldi have to take on many tasks at the same time, such as scanning codes, arranging goods, and consulting customers. This helps save on personnel costs, especially the trolley coin. A seemingly small detail, but it helps Aldi save millions of dollars each year by reducing the cost of collecting trolleys. Aldi's resounding success also brings unwanted risks. The horror kidnapping. The darkness behind the success of the Aldi empire. In 1971, Theo Albrecht was kidnapped and a ransom of 7 million DM, equivalent to about 2 million USD at that time, was demanded. Albrecht's family had to pay a ransom to save Theo. Despite his safe return, Theo became obsessed with his safety. He became a recluse, rarely appearing in public and always refusing to give interviews. This event made both brothers even more secretive and isolated from the outside world. Despite being among the richest people in Germany, Carl and Theo Albrecht were famous for their simple and private lifestyle. Carl Albrecht enjoyed golf gardening and living in a small house. Carl died in 2014, leaving behind an estate worth more than $20 billion. According to Albrecht, he was strict and extremely private. After the kidnapping, he moved to a heavily guarded villa. Theo died in 2010, leaving behind an estate worth about $16 billion. Although Carl and Theo have passed away, Aldi still maintains its business philosophy of maximum savings. Aldi now has more than 10,000 stores in more than 20 countries. In the US, Aldi is one of the fastest-growing retail chains with a strategy of selling low prices and high quality. The story of Carl and Theo Albrecht is a testament to how a simple yet bold vision can change an industry. Starting from a small grocery store in Germany, the brothers built the Aldi empire with a philosophy of maximum savings and a focus on core product values. Are you a fan of Aldi? Share your experience shopping in this paradise? The information we share in the video is for reference only and is analyzed from many perspectives. Please combine other sources of information for a more complete and objective view.